Okay, I'm here. Hello, hello. Last time on YouTube, we had to end really early. Two pump chump stream. I swear this never happened before. You gotta believe me. Yeah, hopefully my internet lasts this time. I'll show you how much we got done. There you go. We did one eyeball, barely. We didn't even finish it. And my internet crashed. Femboy tits. Sure, why not? We'll go with that. I know that's your thing, Wrath. I might do a version of her with a weenie, you never know. We could do that. I'm not opposed to that idea. Unless you're talking about today's post. Which, that was a boy with some small booba, but he had some booba. Oh, how are y'all doing tonight? What was my newest nickname? What was that? Oh, hey Sky, I remember you from Twitch. Black Dude 1. I'm actually ghastly pale, so... But I like pale skin, at least on other people. Fits with my goth mommy fetish. As evidenced by this fine lady here. Oh, you like that? I'm glad you like it, Wrath. That was like a proof of concept for myself for a comic idea I had, so I do have a little story planned if I ever want to do a comic with him. Or her, whichever you prefer. He doesn't really care which one you use. Him and his friend catching up with each other. A very wholesome story. But yes, that's a very nice nickname, Cloud. Are you ever gonna run out? That's the question. Can you keep it up? Will I get bored of streaming first, or will you run out of nicknames? That's the question. I've been whining about this on Twitch when I was streaming, but I can't believe YouTube doesn't auto-end the stream when my internet crashed. Like, there's a 4-hour stream up. They're still going when I got my internet back. Like, what is the point of that? I don't even understand what you would need that for. Do people run live streams without being live? Like, how does that even work? What are they doing? What's happening? Hey, Brickmaster, I don't know if I said hi to you or not. My terrible memory. I think I did. I read your message at least. I don't know if I read it out, but... He will get pregnant. You never know. I don't mind putting a little magic in my stories every now and then, so... It's not out of the question. I've got a lot of material. Alright, Cloud, we'll see. We'll see if you can hold it up. Oh, the music's turned down. Let me fix that. Oh no, it's turned up. It's just quiet. For some reason. YouTube is cheeks and not the good guy. Yeah, it seems like it. I don't know what happened with it. I don't think it was YouTube's fault. Like, I lost internet at my place, but... Not ending the stream is the thing that annoys me. From what I heard from people from Discord, like, there was playing unskippable ads and stuff, which is weird because I'm not monetized, but I guess YouTube still puts ads on videos? I didn't know that. I think Twitch does the same though, so it's not like Twitch is any better with that. I think people get ads on my Twitch even. Very bizarre. You weren't getting ads? Okay. Somebody in Discord saying they had unskippable ads on the YouTube stream. The one that was broken. But I don't know. Just going by what I'm told. Finally made it to a stream. Well, I'm glad you could make it, hooligan. Hopefully this stream doesn't break. I haven't had very much luck with streaming this week. It's been a rough one. Between me oversleeping and my internet breaking. Not a good week for streams, but we're gonna persevere. Hope for the best. Positive thinking. The BD1 streams. Hopefully we can get our Goth mommy here finished tonight. At least the parts I can draw on stream safely without getting booted. We might be risking that anyway with her outfit, but you know. We'll see how long we last. I should do a game stream soon. I haven't done one in a while. Been doing a lot of drawing lately. It might be a nice little break. Thinking about playing some PS2 or GameCube games or something. But I don't know. I haven't decided. Let's see. Also, have to figure out what comic I'm going to do next. Still haven't decided on that. Okay, hold on. Let me see here. Hey, Mike, how you doing? How is it going? Gosh, my tablet. Please cooperate. I'm like checking OBS constantly now to see if I dropped internet again. I'll know because my computer usually freezes for a second when it happens, so it's not like I need to check. Haven't drawn muscles in a while. I guess since our last muscle mommy was the last time, so get some good practice in. If you're an artist and you don't really like drawing anatomy or doing anatomy practice, I recommend drawing characters you find attractive. It's a very nice incentive to work on your anatomy practice. Much better for me than doing random studies. Helps get the old blood flowing. To the brain, I'm talking about. Get those neurons firing. Get all that information crammed in there nice and tight. I clicked because of titty. Well, there you go. There's the titty. Our beautiful goth queen. We're getting... Okay, let's see. Did you ever think of a femboy with a tomboy comic? Also, any progress on that Sasha Christmas wallpaper for phones? Sasha Christmas wallpaper. I think I remember somebody talking about that. What did you want specifically for that? Was it a wholesome one? Are you the one who wanted baby Sasha? Opening presents or whatever? I could make that into a phone wallpaper if you wanted to. If that's what you wanted, I mean. I'd probably do that. That wouldn't take much time at all, if that's what you're talking about. Maybe it's something else, though. She is wearing fishnet gloves. I didn't draw the fishnets so I could preserve the anatomy sketch, make sure I get all the anatomy down. But she will be wearing a nice set of lace gloves at the end. Very practical for working out, I know. For bending fools in half like iron girders. Oh, and a set schedule on streaming so I know when to tune in reliably. Well, Mike, I try to keep a set schedule, but my internet wasn't cooperating. Usually it's around midnight EST, somewhere around there. Pretty much every day I try to stream if I can, something. Either drawing or a game. Usually drawing. But around midnight is when I'm usually on, Eastern Standard. If I'm not on at that time, it may be later, but I wouldn't count on that. Probably means I fell asleep. I'm probably not going to stream. So if like 12:10 rolls around or something, I'm still not on, or it's not scheduled, you're probably in the clear. It was me, yes. The wholesome one, yes. Okay. Yeah, if you're talking about that old Christmas image I did of Sasha when he was opening presents, I could make that into a phone wallpaper. Oh god, I hope you guys can't see that. I just opened up a very not safe for work post. Well, if you did, then I'll be deleting this stream too, I guess. Alright, well that's... yeah, I could do that. I do have a desktop wallpaper of a lot of my OCs, not all of them. But I've never made a phone. I have to look up the dimensions. I've never really downloaded a phone wallpaper. I use the default settings because I'm a weirdo. Alright, how do muscles look? Is that a muscle? It's kind of like a deltoid, right? Good enough. I've really got to make an emote that says good enough already. It's like a catchphrase. That's BD1's art philosophy. Good enough. Alright, let's get the... oh no. Alright. No, couldn't see anything. Sad boy. Oh, okay. Sad boy. You calling me a sad boy? I'm an artist. I can draw whatever I want. That's right. Jolly good day, you were right. You can draw whatever you want. That's the beauty of art. In fact, if I couldn't draw whatever I want, I wouldn't even draw probably anymore. If I worked for a studio, I'd probably just quit and do something else. Can't imagine drawing every day something I didn't want to do or I wasn't super passionate about. No sir, not interested one bit. I remember back in the day, some of the artist people I'd follow or other people who were learning be like, oh man, I can't wait to work at Riot, or I can't wait to work at Wizards of the Coast. I'm like, man, have fun. Somebody's got to do it. I hope you like it. I'm not even saying that in a bad way either. Maybe that sounds like I'm making fun of them. I'm not. I'm glad other people want to do that stuff, because I sure don't. It's like being in wastewater management or something. Like, I have no interest in that, but I'm super appreciative that there are people who are interested in that. So I'm certainly not talking down to people who like it. I'm just glad it's not me, is all I'm saying. Alright, how does a forearm look? Let me flex my massive biceps here and check. Yeah, that's about right. I say so. Pretty close. A little smaller than mine, but you know. It'll work. She's a dainty princess, so we don't want it too big. Let's see. Midnight. More femboy with B cups. I only request a comic series. I like him. You know, I had a lot of fun drawing him in that little scenario, so I'd be down to draw him some more. Like I said, I came up with a whole little comic story, so. I started thinking about it though. I'm way behind on, what do you call it? The bonus packs or whatever. What do I call them? I can't remember. Little comic bundles. I'm way behind. I have to do Touched, Accidental Ghost Boyfriend, Modern Sin when that's done. I have to finish Little Reef. Falling behind. Gotta step my game up. Gotta have the veins. Some people don't like the veins, I think, but I like them. Usually in real life, I'm not a fan of muscle mommies in real life, because in reality, you have to take steroids to get that big, and it kind of masculinizes them a little more than I prefer. But you know, it's one of those things that I like in art, but not too much in real life. I do like fit girls, but you know. Hey Kenrick, how are you? Yeah, I think so too, hooligan. I think it gives him a little more life, like he said, yeah. Shows all that blood flow. All the nutrients pumping around. Alright. Time to use 100% of my brain power for hands. Try to get them looking decent. Oh, buddy. Does that look right? Maybe. I guess. Oh yeah, I gave her some rings. I don't know, is she married or not? I haven't decided. I haven't really thought of her backstory yet. She may just be a one-off. But somebody pointed out that I didn't have a muscle goth mommy, which is strange. For me. You would expect I would. So I thought I'd make one. I'm pretty happy with this sketch. Now, just because I like the sketch doesn't mean I'll like the final, because sometimes that happens where you get a nice sketch and then as you work on it, you start to slowly realize, oh, this isn't working as well as I had hoped. It happens. Widowed and starting to look, maybe. Could be. Does this hand look acceptable? Oh, I missed one of her knuckles. Her finger might be a little too thick. Fingers might be a little on the meaty side. Might just shrink these down a bit. It's a little better, I think. Maybe. Slightly. Thumb's a little too small. There we go. There we go. Did you see my message before? Which one? I don't think I did. The last message I see before that one was, no, couldn't see anything, sad boy. That was the last one. This goth mommy needs another baby and her. Good thing I'm here to help. We need to continue the adventure of Cocksleeve. Yeah, I can continue Cox. I don't remember where we're at. I think, oh, I know, Lydia died. Somehow she died. I don't know what happened. She just disappeared. I assume she's dead. That's just why women disappear from my life. It's like, oh, they're dead. But I fast traveled and waited and everything, and she never showed up. So I think she's a goner. I must have hit her by accident. Maybe the flame atronach you summon can kill her? I don't know. I wanted Serana anyway, so it's not like Lydia was a placeholder. She was a pack mule. Until I could get Serana, the vampire queen. That's who I really wanted. Luckily, she wasn't carrying anything important. I don't think I had her carry anything yet, Lydia, so... Cocksleeve travels light. So I don't have to use him as a pack mule too often. This shirt is probably definitely skirting the line of what's acceptable. I don't know, I see some Korean artists and some Japanese artists draw some pretty revealing clothing on here, so Should be alright. Previous to the one asking about seeing the message. Yeah, that's the last one I saw, was before that. Serana can't... Lydia died, you monster. I don't know what to say. Can't you break my bones asking for a friend? Sure. I'm sure she'd help you out with that. In more ways than one. Breaking that bone is her specialty. But yeah, Lydia's dead, I think. I could use console commands, I guess, and summon her, see if she comes, but... I don't know what happened. You said Serana can't be married. That's true. Nothing a mod can't fix. I do have a couple mods downloaded. I couldn't stand it. I had to fix the UI. I cannot play with vanilla Skyrim UI. That's cruel and unusual punishment. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. And I also enhanced Miss Sleeve a little bit. Gave her a little bit more meat on them bones. Not a whole lot. She still has her crack whore look. It's all good. Goth tidings to all, that's right. It's the kind of holidays I celebrate. I was asking for an Omega Prego femboy. I didn't realize pregnant femboys were such a hit. I mean, I'm not opposed to that idea, like I said. I could do that. Enough people ask for it. For anyone not on the Patreon, the baseball MILF won the poll, and I did an image of her. Helping out her team, as it were. Oh, that's a weird looking... That's very strange looking. Might have to redo this one. Let's see. How does that look? Let's flip the canvas. My eyeballs are getting used to it. Does she have a cock? Maybe. I could do a version with that Brickmaster. It'd be easy to add one. I could do a version with that. But canonically, probably not. She does not have one. But you know what? Just for you, I'll do a version where she does. What would you like to see? A giant one? Or a modest size one? Tiny? Oh, that curve is killing me. Let's see. Preggers femboy's right. Can she fertilize me? Gotcha. You've been paid to draw a few of those. Well, I lost track of what we were talking about, but I don't doubt it. Whatever we were speaking of, I'm sure somebody's been paid to draw it. You see some very strange commission requests every now and then. Everybody's got their own thing, you know. Doesn't mean I'm gonna draw it, though. Now I need a poll for pregnant femboys. A pregnant femboy comic series. Pregnant Sosh would be amazing. There we go. More kinky than a 20-year-old garden hose has been in the shed for 5 years. Oh my gosh. Oh, the femboys. I got you, Al. Well, femboys are probably what I draw the most of. But I have a very healthy interest in MILFs as well. It's not too bad. We might have to fix it up a little bit, but that's acceptable for now. She's looking all right. can't remember what I was going to do for a choker thing there. I don't remember exactly what I had in mind with that design, but we'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. Modest-sized goth, or modest-sized food of mom. Yeah, we can do that. You get used to it after, yeah. So much people. Hi, BD. Hey, Takachi. I'm not seeing all the chat. I think my messages aren't coming through tonight. Maybe. Are you on live chat, Mike? You have to make sure you're on live chat and not top chat. It's a very strange YouTube setup, where I guess it filters the messages for quality. I use air quotes when I say that. Not in this chat, though. Everybody's comments are quality in my chat. BD1 fans are higher caliber people. It's just proven fact. Golden metal collar? Yeah, we could do that. I think the only message I haven't seen from yours, Mike, is the one about pregnant femboys. That's the only one they deleted. I may have just missed one or didn't read it out. Sometimes I read comments and I don't say them out loud and I forget to repeat it. I'm pre-screening them to make sure I don't say anything, you know, that would get me banned, I guess. No sneaky chatters try to, you know, slide a little message in there. Get me to say I suck wieners or something. Oh, well, I guess I just did. Hey, Nameless. I love jewelry on femboys and twinks. I like jewelry on everybody, really. Depending on the jewelry. MILFs, femboys, cute ladies. Well, I guess that's about it. I usually tend to make my muscles a little more round on ladies or soft boys. I don't know, I like it. Might look a little strange. Real muscles have a lot more unevenness to them, I guess you'd say, as far as the curves and lines go. But I kind of like the more rounded ones. Just personal preference. Stylization, I guess you'd say. I mainly subsist off giant women. Yeah, most of my women are pretty large too. I have a giant elf girl, another muscle mommy with blue hair. Who else? Anna's not very big, like height-wise, but she's definitely big in the hips and boob region. Let's see. Small P. Nothing better than a emo twink with lip piercings and hoops. Sounds like Julian, something he'd wear. Or Sasha, I guess he could wear that. I don't know if Sasha really counts as emo. Julian definitely does. Hey, Cherry Club. Lines are smooth, and your skill with anatomy is excellent. Well, thank you. Alright, we gotta get the pants. What kind of pants are we going for here? Well, I guess I'll just follow the sketch, right? That's what it's there for. Don't overthink it. Just follow the lines. Trust in past BD. He's led me astray so many times, though. All the neurons are going to get this curve looking decent. It's good for now. We might come back to that. I'm not sure what all these lines here are. I was thinking of something. Maybe it's like I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking when I made that. I had something in mind. I drew this sketch when I was pretty tired, so my sleepy brain hasn't kicked in yet. No pants. Small Sasha edit. Why is top chat the default? I was so confused. Can I change the default setting? If I can change that, I will. I didn't know if I had any control over that. If there's a setting I can change, I'll do it. I always switch it to live chat myself. I think it's silly it's always on top chat. Some of the messages YouTube filters is very strange. It's like Twitch. Like Twitch modding and auto-modding the word ban or MILF. It's like, what? Ban the word MILF in my chat? You know who you're talking to? It's blasphemy. It's against my religion. Can't you be a little thick? Depends what you mean by thick. Good super feminine femboy girlfriend is my life. Someone I can spend my days and hold hands and marry and start a family with. Oh. So somebody like Sasha, you mean, pretty much? How long does it usually take to finish a drawing from start to finish? It depends on stream or off stream. It takes me longer on stream. A decent amount, I would say. To do everything, like the sketch, lines, and color, something like this. I don't know, 5 hours maybe? I would guess. I don't usually time myself, so it's hard to say. That's a rough guess. Including the design and everything. Gathering a little reference, a little inspiration. I'm actually going to make a video about how I do character design, because people have asked me to do an art video. And I thought that'd be an okay place to start. There's already so many really good art videos out there, I don't know if there's really much I can cover, but I can at least show you how I do things. Nothing else. Maybe you'll learn a little something from it. It's about all I can offer you. But I'll give it a shot. Instead of ranting about Bethesda. I'll give you a video about drawing. And I might rant about something else. Some other media that has angered me. How about those Game Awards? BD, have you already put Julian's emote on Twitch? I have, Nameless, and the candy corn one went through as well. So we've got marching candy corn you can torture me with. Most vile candy ever committed. That's not the most vile candy. Not by any stretch. But we got the Julian emote and the candy corn emote. Ready to go. Oops. Uh-oh. It's a little bit of a hiccup there. Let me check OBS real quick. No, I think we're good. Alright. I'm a little gun shy. Okay, please. Can you please cooperate? Alright, thank you. A little bit of technical problems there, but we're back. That was my internet dying, it was just my computer dying. Shameful. Uh-oh, what's shameful? What'd I do? You slang. Do you do other stuff for work, or does Patreon support you? Pretty much. That's a good enough answer. That's pretty quick. It takes me much longer. I would love to see what you have in store. Oh, well, thank you. I do a lot of comic pages, Cherry, and they take me way longer, especially if there's backgrounds. Because I do all the inking, and it's basically drawing 3 or 4 images, you know, depending on how many panels. So comic pages can really eat away at the time. I've been trying to cut down on panels a little bit so I can get them out quicker. It's not quite right. I can't really do many comic pages on stream though, because most of them are too spicy. If I start working on another visual novel though, I will start doing some of the sprites on here. Should be able to do that. Even if it's a spicy visual novel, I can still probably get the safe for work parts done on here. Could be fun to watch, maybe. Get some input. Get some feedback. Still don't like this cheek, this yam, this cake, whatever the slang is. Whatever you kooky kids call these days. Still not thrilled with it. Thanks, Noah. Glad you like it. Sasha visual novel. Yeah, I could do that. That'd be fun too. The content creator war. Well, there's a lot of comments I missed here. How do I decide on what resolution to use? I see some pixels when you zoom in. I'm curious why people don't draw in like 8K resolution. I don't draw in 8K resolution because my computer would explode if I did that. But my style's not super detailed. It's like pretty stylized, so I don't really need a huge canvas size to capture the detail. Need more Julian. Content creator world with Casho winning was cute. I saw the video where he reacted to him winning, thinking he wasn't. And I don't know what that is. I don't know who that is. Sorry, hooligan. What do you think of Path of Exile 2 drama? I haven't heard about it. Where do you post your comics? Twitter. Sasha visual novel, maybe. Have you ever had a girlfriend, or do you only do drawings? I do both. Nice butt. I don't know how I feel about that Turok trailer. Oh no, yeah, the Turok trailer. Oh my god. Just what I wanted Turok to be. Thanks, guys. Just exactly what we needed. Another one of those games, those types of shooters. Yeah. Kojima was there, of course. I'm a pro Kojima hater. Professional Kojima disliker. I don't know how to feel about the Turo. Oh yeah, can I see the full IC process? IC? Full IC process. I don't know what that means. IC. I don't know. I don't know what that means. What a nice girthy ass. I need a Julian visual novel. Everybody wants their own visual novel. Oh man. Slang gets around filters. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Just don't say anything that'll get me banned. I don't really care other than that. Keep it pretty light. Should all be adults here. Say some naughty words, I don't mind. Now whether YouTube will block your comment, I don't know. I don't care if you use spicy language. Doesn't bother me. I gotta focus a little more. While the chat's slowed down a bit. Try to get some of this done. Let's see. Where was I at? It was during the Game Awards. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't watch the whole thing. I got bored of it, I'll be honest. I tuned in and out. What happened with the Path of Exile? I know people were mad about the release, but I didn't see about the Game Awards stuff. Is this live stream age restricted? I don't know, is it? I have no idea. I type like shit. That's okay. MILF, yes. DILF, GILF, excellent. How much money do I have to give you to make a whole visual novel for Julian? I don't know. Visual novels take me a long time. When I made Blackthorn, it took way more than I expected, even doing only half the script. And I still might do the other half, because I kind of want to finish it, just to get it done. I don't like leaving things unfinished. I actually did a couple sprites for the second part last night on Twitch. Some sketches. But, I don't know. Hopefully, this part doesn't take me as long since I have a lot of stuff set up. Go a lot faster, hopefully. And any future visual novels I make will be even faster. How much money? Oh yeah, I got that. Are you doing commissions, and how do you price them? You could do AI for the script and just be upfront about it. No thanks. I'll skip that. Yeah. But, I'm not doing them currently, no. Except for patrons. I would pretty much always open for patrons. Let's see. How do I price them? Really just depends how much I want to do them. I've never had like a super set price sheet. I kind of did for a while. But, yeah. No real tips there, it's just how much you want to get paid to do it. Still not super sold on her cheek there. You're a patron, Mike? Okay. Go right ahead. You have an idea? I'll hear it. I don't mind listening to ideas. I got a little bored with taking commissions a while back, but I'm kind of getting a little bit of an itch to do some more. Wouldn't mind taking a few new ones on, maybe. So I'm on a Patreon, you don't want my money. I might do one for Nameless since you're such a avid chat participant. I do appreciate that. Keeping me company while I stream, so I could probably squeeze you in. Just message me. My lowest tier is 2. My lowest tier is actually $1. It should be, unless they moved it up automatically. I know, I'm just kidding. Okay. Any BD art is worth the money. Well, I appreciate it. It might be $2 with, maybe they do taxes with it. I don't know how it works. You might do it. You might get charged $2. I don't know. I'm not the one charging $2 at least. That's the government doing that. Ain't me, I swear. Alright. Let's get these nice legs in. Do some nice leg drawing. A $4 tier. What would be on the $4 tier? I don't really know what I want to do with that. I feel like the 1, 5, 10 is a pretty good split. I do have a Discord now if you're on Patreon for patrons. If you connect your Discord to your Patreon, you should automatically get invited to it. If that sounds like something you'd like to do. I think less than half the patrons are in there, but I don't know. I haven't checked. That was the first day, the only time. I usually avoid looking at all the logs and stuff, because I don't want to get sucked into being a Discord boy, like, you know, just eating my time away looking at stuff and moderating stuff. Because it can happen. That's why I stay off social media a lot. I know it annoys people. But, you know. I gotta get stuff done. I think I'm pretty active in Discord. For me it is active at least. I don't know how it is compared to other people, but I post multiple times a day in there. It's insane for me. I don't even talk to my family multiple times a day, so... Get a text, just ignore it, like, I'll get back to them tomorrow, I'll be fine. I'm sure they're alright. They don't need any help or anything. They'll be fine. No problem. I try to keep my pledges under 5 so they don't kill me. It's too much to support. BD1, Dross, M Summertime Saga, and MXR Plays. MXR, didn't he do the Skyrim mods? Is that guy? Or is that somebody else? Maybe I'm mixing them up. He used to do the Skyrim titty mods, right? Or is that... Can we see the pictures progress so far? The one you're doing tonight? The pictures? The whole thing? Like this? Is what you want to see? Or... What did you eat today? I'll guess and say burrito. No, nameless. I eat burritos on the same day pretty much. I'm a very habitual creature. Burritos are on Monday. That's when I go get my giant burrito. Today, what did I eat today? I ate some pasta, of course. Classic. What else did I eat? I think that's it. I didn't even eat any beans today. two staples of the BD1 diet. And I missed one. Didn't even get one of my main food groups in. Next are is Henry and Jeannie, or Jenny, and the Skyrim mods and ecchi content. Yeah, I've seen them before. I trust you are a man of culture and know what ecchi is. Yes. Add some camel to the pig. Well, it depends how you eat that pasta, Nameless. I have a very particular way I prepare my pasta. Now, some people, this is actually how it's made. You're supposed to put a whole jar of sauce for a box of pasta. That's insanity. That's psychopath behavior. You can get at least like 4 or 5 boxes out of one jar of sauce. A whole jar for a box is just too much sauce. It's just like you're eating sauce then. It's like a sauce soup almost. So that's step number 1 to eating pasta like BD1. You gotta add some spices too, some secret herbs and spices. Secret BD1 recipe that I can't share. But I've already taught you half the way of eating pasta like BD1. You make half a box, and you put like just a little bit of sauce in it. Not a whole lot. I could add some camel though. I do like that camel stuff, but I don't know if I should do it here on YouTube. I could add it when we're off. I'm definitely gonna give her some see-through clothing, probably, when we're off stream. Oh, I forgot her gloves. Her little, well, at least the straps. Oh no. Should have made a new layer, but I didn't. Like a fool. I got arrogant. Did it on the same layer as something else. Can't be. BD revealing his recipes. That's right. I want to live the BD lifestyle. Seems very minimalist. It is. People would be... I don't know if people would handle it. I just don't have hard to please palate, I guess. Once I find something I like, I'll just stick with it. Something that's simple and that I can eat. I'll tell you some advice I got. Always tell your family you love them because you don't know when it will be the final time. A friend had a fight with his mom. He's told me that for years. Trust me. I'm not trying to bring you down. Oh, well, you don't have to. I don't have any familial problems. I'm pretty close to my family, actually. Never really had any falling out with them. Not any of my close family. Some of my more distant family, maybe. I don't really see them much. They're very different people. Like the old sauce, as it were. enjoy their drink. A little too much. Get a little rowdy. A little tough to be around. Oh, you're talking about the Discord? Oh, okay. I don't remember exactly what I said about the Discord, but I've been using it a lot more lately. I think I've been on Discord the past week more than I have been in my entire life. Because for the past few years, I just used it to talk to commissioners, and that's it. Wasn't really a part of any servers or anything. People would invite me to them, but I wouldn't really talk in them. I'm a pretty shy boy by nature. Very to myself. I was on a really cool server, but it got nuked. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that happens. Probably better not ask why. I don't know if I want to know. I've heard stories about Discord mods. I don't know how accurate they are, but a lot of the Redditor memes seem to be pretty accurate. So you never know. I do a little double choker thingy. Not sure what I want to do with that. Not sure. Have not decided yet. Sad, 'cause I was about to pull a crap load from that server, but I got off the boom server gone. Well, I'm sure it happens. When did you create Julian? Oh, BDSM? I see. When did you create Julian? Oh, 2021? I don't know, what was the first Julian image? Maybe it was earlier than that. I can look at my files, I guess. Let me look real quick and see. I might as well. When did I create Julian? Let's see. 2009? 19? That might be a little too early. Was Julian that early? I think 2020 maybe. 2020. Julian. I think it was 2020, I believe. What's the memes about Discord? Well, is this an old version of CSP, or do you just have it look like that? This is an old version, yeah, this is 1.6, I think. I don't have the subscription one, or whatever. If I ever update my computer and decide to get a new software, I'll probably try Krita. I don't really use any of the cool features. CSP has a lot of neat features, but I just don't use them. And I really hate subscription services, if I can avoid them. So I'll probably get Krita, at least to try out. Still haven't done her hair. Oh yeah, I put little sunglasses on her head. I'll have to look up some sunglasses reference. I don't really draw a whole lot of sunglasses. See what we can get for that. I might start merging these layers down. It's getting kind of hectic. Hard to control. But yeah, CSP, I like CSP, it's alright. I don't really have much complaints. If I was gonna complain about something on it, I don't know what it would be. Some of the default hotkeys can be a little annoying. You have to like switch them around. There was one that was built in that like creates a selection, and I kept creating selections when I was trying to resize the canvas, or, you know, zoom in and out, I mean, not resize. So I had to change it. Yeah, I don't have any trouble with the software, Evan. Like, if you've never tried it and thinking about checking it out, I like it, but I'm just not a fan of that subscription stuff. I definitely like it more than Photoshop, but the version of Photoshop I tried when I switched to CSP was CS6? Is that the one before CC? The one right before the Creative Cloud came around. I definitely like Clip Studio more than that. I'm back. Hey, Vivid. Hey, I'm doing okay. Not spamming the chat, right? Do you want me to tone down the explicit? Oh, you don't have to for me. I don't care. Like I said, it doesn't bother me any. Just don't say anything too naughty. Also, she has a bulge. I don't like that. She's not supposed to have a bulge. Make it a little less. I don't know if that helped at all. Still looks a little bulgy, but that's alright. A little bulgy-wulgy. Can't believe I said that. God. I'll go walk into traffic after this. We can say it's her mouse. Yeah. I kind of do like that, though, on a woman. Little puff there. I'm not opposed to that. I wouldn't complain. Little extra meat. Wowzers, my wee go boing boing. Mounds of fitness. Yeah. That's the beauty of fantasy. You can stretch reality a bit. Ain't no woman this lean gonna have boobs that big. Unless they're fake. But goth mommies here are au natural. Ready to feed all them kids you put in her. Yes, sir. Alright, I gotta use my brain power again. I have to focus. Hair can give me trouble every now and then. Getting it to look halfway where I like it. Can be a bit of a challenge, depending on the day. I don't mind that. This needs to be toned down a bit. You can still get a perpetual license for the major releases for Clip Studio if you're not keen on... Oh, you can? I didn't know that, No Life. Interesting. Maybe I'll look into that then. I didn't know that. I thought you had a subscription service or nothing. Thank you for telling me, I appreciate that. Maybe I won't have to abandon it then. It's like a one-time purchase thing. I'm fine with that. Just not keen on the subscription stuff. I haven't been to Clip Studio's website in years. I never really download brushes or anything, so it's just like... I think when I first got the software, I downloaded one pack, and that was it. Somebody in chat was asking for my marker brush that I use for lines. And I thought it was a default brush, but I guess it's not, so I must have downloaded something. Hey Johnny boy, how's it going? I want to be my spotter when I go to the gym. Me too, Vivid. Straddle my head while I'm doing bench presses. Use my face as a chair which needs to relax. I don't mind at all. I'm happy to help. Just glad to be there. Use my face to wipe the sweat off. I'm sure glad I don't have neighbors. And there goes that psycho over there. Rambling on. Put me on a watch list. Be arrested in my own home. BD, we have to play Gartic Phone. Wait, do you ever do hearts in the eyes? Yes, I do. I've done it once in a while, Mike. I wish I could pay yearly for your Patreon. Pay yearly? What do you mean by that? Like, yearly subscriptions? I guess I could turn that on. I'm always afraid something's gonna break. Patreon has been hit or miss sometimes. Whenever they do an UI update, I always inevitably have a problem. And I use a browser specifically to upload to Patreon that doesn't have any plugins or anything. Just to be safe. And it still has problems. Things don't upload right. It's very bizarre. Good, doing good now. I'm finally done with finals. Oh, you want to play Gartic Phone Nameless? Yeah, I guess I could maybe bring you in. You seem trustworthy enough. You've been here since the beginning, pretty much. They improved a bunch of stuff over the years and added some neat stuff for post-processing effects. Oh, okay. Cool. About to get kicked out with this one. Look, the sweat of the equipment after she uses it. I mean, I'm not gonna kick you out for saying that. Great minds think alike, Vivid. BD1, come to the government watch list. We have cookies and yearly checks by the government. Oh my gosh. Can't do that. Yearly payment. Patreon UI is absolutely... Yeah, I think so too. Oh, kicked out of the gym. Yeah. I mean, I don't think she'll tell on you. She might be a little flattered if she sees that. She's got a little bit of a freaky side to her. Now, she's not as much of a freak as Anna is. But you know, she can hold her own. I'm not sure what to do with this double collar. I wanted a double collar, now I don't know what to do with it. Maybe... something like this, like a double clasp thing. Double buckle. Guess that could work. Guess that could work. Did the music stop? Shouldn't have. Her woosles are getting bigger. Are they? She's getting that pump on? Could be. I tend to draw Booba bigger as I draw more the character over and over again. The boobs tend to grow. I'm not sure about the muscles. If anybody's familiar with my comic, The Bet, if you look at Lydia's boobs, they've like doubled in size since the last chapter. The really messed up thing is I notice it too and I just don't care. I'm like, yeah. I have to come up with some BS lore reason for this. She's a vampire. When she's well fed, her boobs are bigger. When she's not well fed, they shrink a little. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Gotta riz up the goth while they're playing a rock song on bass. Yep. Do your best Peter Steele impression. That was his whole reason for getting into goth metal, the guy from Typo Negative. He just wanted to bang goth chicks. What a Chad. Legend. BD1's hero. Going after them goth girls. Now, unfortunately, these days, I don't know about back in his day, but nowadays, a lot of goth girls seem to really love to eat. And unfortunately, it doesn't always distribute itself well on their frames, let's say. I don't mind a little extra meat, but the distribution is key. Gotta go? Alright, well, I'll see you later, Mike. I don't know, I'm just saying she could be Julian's mother. She could be. It's possible. I'm not opposed to that idea. Thought I'd be Metallica up in this hoe. Yeah, there you go. Teach me how to flirt with mom. I've never dated a woman older than me. Well, that's not true. Well, that's not true. In high school I did, but never after that. They were all younger than me. I was always like the youngest in school growing up, like in what do you call that? Pre-college years, pre-university. I was always the young end of the group. was a year ahead like a nerd. Like a dork. My big thick glasses and my big buck teeth. And my pocket protector. Blood is stored in the boobs and muscles. I mean, that's kind of true. You see some of them pale girls, they got a lot of veins in them boobs. Which I kind of like that look a little. I think I mentioned that before on stream, but I kind of like that. See the faint veins and some pasty boobs. Makes you sound like a weirdo probably, but it's true. I like it. Don't know why. Couldn't tell you. Teach me how to flirt with mom. Yeah. These Goths be chugging monsters. It's true. Butter and monsters. The diet of goth girls. Modern goth girls. Definitely spoiled in Japan. Just coming together, boys. I don't know, could be some girls in chat. Who are we kidding though? That's not true. Pasty goth girls. I love it. I want them to be like iridescent pearls in the sun. I want to be able to count the organs through their skin. They're so translucent and pale. Like jellyfish walking among us. It's my ideal complexion on a woman. What was I doing with this design? I cannot remember. I'll just blame the internet crashing and say that it threw me off my game. That's what I'll go with. If you say any differently, chat, I swear to God. Hi, Mr. Brickmaster Horny Guy. Not into white women, but if they're pasty goth girls. That's fair, I guess. Everybody's got their preferences. I've always been partial to white girls and Asian girls. In general, but there's always exceptions. I've always seen exceptions. Just generally what I seem to gravitate towards. Could just be availability though, right? Listen, if you're cute, you could be a space alien for all I care. I don't, you know. If you're down, and of age, obviously, then I'm down too. Let's just cross our fingers we don't infect each other with some horrible disease that our species can't handle. That'd be so romantic though, right? Die of some horrible space virus, but the pussy was so good. Asians on top. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. You look at my Pinterest reference board I use for art inspiration and stuff, it's like just a wall of Asians, pretty much. A couple white girls and a couple Latinas in there. I don't know why, but you kind of sound like Colonel Noodle from Parappa 2. Intergalactic STDs. Well, Daniel, I've played the first Parappa the Rappa, but I've never played the second one, so I don't know the reference. Colonel Noodle, I might check that out just to see what I sound like. I appreciate the Parappa the Rappa reference, though. I don't know, I'm very open with my taste. Lauren Lavera or BD's Julian. Yeah, I am too. I'm not, look, I have preferences, but I'm not picky. Like, you cannot check any of my main boxes like that as far as the preferences go, and I'll still could be interested. Like, you know, I may want some pizza, but if you bring Burger King or something, I'll even eat that. I won't be happy about it, but I'll eat it. I'll probably enjoy it too. Hate myself afterwards, but you know, what can you do? Space Herp, yep, I think I read that one. Listen, alien, demon, I don't care if you're cute. I don't like that. Let's try this instead. Let's just duplicate it. Use the power of digital art. Try to minimize it to some degree because I do like a more traditional look, although my art I would not say doesn't look traditional. I'm trying to use too many tricks. Just my own personal taste. Anything else? Oh yeah. I think she's gonna have... I'm still not thrilled with this. Looks like she's packing a little bulge there. I don't know about that. I'm gonna duplicate it and try to fix it, but I'll save a copy just in case I screw it up. I will do a version with a bulge. Somebody in chat requested that. I think it was Nameless. Was that you, Nameless, or am I blaming you for something? Maybe it was Mike. I don't know. He's not here to defend himself, so we'll blame him. This version I want it to not be a bulge. Maybe I'll move it up a little bit too. Maybe that'll help. Almost gave her a camel toe without even thinking. Forgot I was on stream for a minute. I've almost drawn a wiener on stream too, once or twice. I can draw wieners really fast, so by the time I realize it, it would probably be pretty much complete. Nameless, gotta wear the alien condoms, yeah. Is there an alien that looks like Julian? He could have space herpes and I wouldn't care. Found the smudge tool about 2 months ago. The smudge tool is very helpful. I use that a lot when I'm shading. You can go overboard with it. I think I've definitely done that a couple of times on some images where I'll look back and be like, I probably should have lightened up on the smudge a little bit. But it can look really nice. soften up some of them edges. How's that look? Honestly, did I change anything? I don't think I changed it. I think I drew the same thing. Look at that. I didn't change anything. Look at that. I just drew the same thing. Oh, wow. Well, I guess that's a sign. I guess we're keeping it. The bolt makes it better. You have to use tinfoil and diamond for protection. I'm on go, dog. Alright, see you later, Vivid. Thanks for stopping by. Now, anybody who's watched my streams know I gotta add a little sweat. No, I gotta add a little sweat to it. Maybe another little vein here on her lower abs. All that sweat out. All that delicious milk juice. That's what it's all about. Boob sweat, absolutely. Stick my head right in between them and huff away. I laugh nervously because it's true. I would definitely do that. Oh yeah, her leg straps. I thought there was something missing. Why, when you hear his voice, you'll know. Is that the Parappa reference? Or is this something else? Might have missed something. You might be a little behind in the stream, Daniel, because that was a while ago, unless you're referencing something else and I just missed it, which is possible. Do I ever jerk it to my art? No, I don't, believe it or not. I've never sat down and looked at my art and done that. Honestly, it's become sort of like, it's almost like methodical now when I look at porn or anything. It's just like looking for ideas and stuff or poses to practice. It's not really, like, well, it's just methodical, like I said. It's like looking through a spreadsheet. Like, look at this. These are profits and losses. It's about the same thing at this point. I just use my imagination for anything like that. What did I come across? Well, Michael, a real, genuine, wholesome Christian boy stream is what you came across. We're all about health and fitness, staying healthy, keeping that weight off, eating right, lifting weights. All under her careful tutelage. How not safe for work is my visual novel? It's safe for work as far as like porn and there's no porn in it or anything like that, or nudity. There's some violence, some pretty extreme violence and some pretty dark subjects touched on. If I ever get part 2 out, it'll continue that trend. There won't be anything super explicit as far as sexual content goes. Thank you, Michael. I'm glad you like it. I usually don't draw things this spicy on stream, but, well, I had a little bit of trouble streaming the past couple of days, so I thought I'd have a little fun. Do something a little more risque than usual. Alright. Anything else? Maybe add a little blush to her face, and then we'll start adding the colors. Oh, her sunglasses. I need to look up reference for sunglasses. I don't draw too many of those. I gotta add her cool shades on her head. I'll probably keep that on a separate layer. So... we gotta add her fishnets in here and here. We'll do that when we add the color. Because right now it looks like she has just random straps around her arm. Those will be gloves. BD, you should watch cheap Christmas movies all together on stream. Can we do that? I guess if they're not copyrighted, we could. I still bought it for support. Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Hooligan. Were you hoping for something more spicy? I tried to... well, I don't know. Maybe I didn't make it clear enough. I marked it as not porn, but I guess maybe some people bought it still thinking it was. I don't know, Steam was very strict about what I could say, and they made me change a few things. Initially I said right up front, this is not 18 plus content, but they said that's not true because it is 18 plus in Germany and Brazil, so it's like, okay, well, I don't know how else to word it. All the wording I tried they didn't like, so I was like, fine. But it's not under the adult game section, so that should tell you that it's not hentai. Did you talk about the Game of the Year? No, what was Game of the Year? Is that the Path of Exile 2 stuff I heard about? Listen, I don't watch the Dorito Pope Awards. It's painfully cringe. It's just paid advertising, like that's all it is. I might watch it for the laughs and the chuckles. From the bit I saw and the other stuff I heard, I didn't miss anything. I made the right call. Tekken 8, Sparking 0, Stellar Blade, and Astrobot 1. Alright. I get Stellar Blade? Really? Like, don't get me wrong, I like the girl. Like, she looks great. But what'd they win? Oh, you're just starting to learn how to draw, Michael? Well, that's cool. What do you like to draw? Maybe big booba goth mommies aren't your thing. That's cool. Everybody's got their own interests. I'm not sure. I mean, I know a lot of people liked Astrobot. What did it win? It looks fine. It looks neat. I can appreciate it. It looks like it was made with a lot of care. But it did seem rather simplistic. I don't know. I didn't play it, so I can't critique the gameplay that much. Right? There's like 3 games I'm interested in playing on the PS5, if that, so it's not really worth buying for me. if 3 even. Astrobot got more wins than the other game. Astrobot won Game of the Year. Alright. Well, I am kind of glad that Elden Ring didn't win, because wasn't that up for Game of the Year, the DLC? I'm glad a DLC didn't win. That is my controversial take, maybe, on that. I think that was a bit of a scandal a couple weeks ago, if I remember, or maybe it wasn't that long ago. But I do think it's kind of weird that you would put a DLC on there that requires you own the base game. It's a bit odd. What was up for Game of the Year other than Astrobot? Who were the other contenders? That would make me... like watching the world premieres, that's fair. Just release it as a new game. Yeah. That would have been fair. Like, if they did that, I'd be like, okay, fair enough. It's like Elden Ring, I don't know, like a side game or something. I don't know how they do it, but... it's just when it relies on you purchasing the first one, too, it's like, that's like what is it, $100? Something like that? Maybe Elden Ring's come down in price, I don't know. I haven't played a game, or a From game since Dark Souls 2, so that one made me big sad. Kind of killed it for me. I have no doubt the subsequent games were better, but just kind of lost interest. There was a new Final Fantasy, I'm pretty sure. Space Marines? Yeah. The Final Fantasy remake... I'm not a big fan of the original either, though, to be fair, so maybe I'm not really the target demo. I like Tifa. Does that count? Just not my game. Not my type of game, I guess. Oh, please. Tablet, what are you doing? Thank you. Was Silent Hill 2 up for the Game of the Year? I hope not. Like, I hope remakes weren't up for the Game of the Year. That would have been annoying. Remakes and DLC being in the Game of the Year category is a little iffy, if that was true. I know the DLC one was true. But I don't know about the... if Silent Hill was there or not. Maybe we'll make this... let's try doing maybe some pink sunglasses or something. Something that's you wouldn't expect a goth girl to have. It's a little spicy. A little kooky. A little splash of personality for her. Well, thank you, Mr. Worldwide. You play Minecraft, Michael? I liked Minecraft. I haven't played it in a long time. I like Minecraft and Terraria quite a bit. I played Terraria on stream a little bit and had some people help me, which was super... it made it a lot easier, I'll say that. They added so much stuff since the last time I played. I had no idea all the neat things they've added. I'm sure Minecraft's the same. If I fired that up, I wouldn't have any idea what was going on. as far as the new content. Make her nice and pale. We'll add her fishnets too. I won't forget. I know it looks weird with the little straps. But she will be wearing gloves, that's the idea. Oh, I just noticed a spot I missed. I filled in too much. Tekken 8 won over Sparking Zero, so how in-depth they went for Tekken. Yeah. Tekken is more of a fighting game than Sparking Zero. Like, I'm not saying you can't call Sparking Zero a fighting game, but it's not really the same thing, I would say. It's different. It's like Smash and Tekken are very different. Like, it's the way they're played. I don't think one's necessarily better or worse than the other. It's just they're kind of different, you know. It's substantial, the difference in how the mechanics work is what I'm trying to say. I think they should sort of be classified slightly different. I know Smash players get really mad. They want, like, it is a fighting game. It's like, yeah, that's fair, but maybe there should be different subcategories of it. Maybe they've done that already. I don't know. I haven't kept up with the fighting game community. When was the last time you played Minecraft? Oh man, Michael, ooh. Oh man. 2014 maybe? It may have been before that. It's been a long time. I was definitely still in school when I played it last, so I don't know. It's been a while. Green sunlight? You think green would work, Juice? I can try green. We can switch the color, it's not a big deal. Be easy to switch. You agree, Nox? Yeah. I think so. Minecraft has had barely anything. It's actually shocking. Yeah, there's some new stuff. But for how long they've been updating the game, there's not much more. Oh, really? Okay. I don't know the timeline. Did Notch still have it back in 2014 or whatever? Maybe he already sold it by then. So Microsoft has been sort of sitting on it, or I haven't really kept up with it. When I got into drawing, I kind of lost touch with gaming for a while because I was super focused on that. I still like gaming, I just kind of absorb it vicariously through other people, like Let's Plays and stuff. How's that? You guys like that more? Some green glasses? Probably need to center them on her head a little better too, but it's fine for now. What do you guys think for eye color? Any eye color you want to see? Something light, dark. Where's your favorite season of the year? You've mined your last craft. Yeah, Mahjong's been really slow. Or Mojang. Mahjong. Been in Asia too long. Mahjong, yeah. You've mined your last... I don't know why that made me giggle so much. It's so stupid. Hey buddy, you've mined your last craft. I can see some Minecraft Let's Players saying that. Like some catchphrase. Actually, I agree. You agree with the update stuff, or trifecta color scheme? Like pull up a color wheel and see what works? Oh, I guess I could do that. Maybe she should have a pierced tongue. Should give her a tongue ring. She gets a lot of use out of that bad boy. If she had one. She's looking for strong mates in the gym. Oh yeah. Like with the eyes, glasses, and whatever else. Yeah, I could do that. Just seeing if the chat had any preferences. Sometimes let them have a bit of an input on what I'm doing. Come up with some wacky ideas, some good ideas. Never know what you'll get. Xenomorph mommy. Well, okay, that's enough of chat for one day. You know, I'm joking a bit. I have seen some good art of xenomorphs, believe it or not, that maybe be like, huh, well, maybe. Maybe I could. How many beers do I have in me? If only they didn't have acid blood. Are the juices down there acidic too? Because that could be a problem. A major problem. What is your worst? Hear me out. What that double mouth do? Oh, the alien. I thought you meant I drew a double mouth by accident. That could happen. I am in sleepy boy mode now. So I could very easily be convinced I drew two mouths on the woman here. What is my worst hear me out? That's a good question. What is my worst hear me out? I don't know if I want to share that. Oh, I have seen some drawing of, I don't know if you guys know what lipples are. I have seen a couple drawings of those, I'm like, well, I'd give it a shot. Do you guys know what lipples are? You can probably figure out what those are, just from the name. Wow, she looks like every Gnome Boy's dream girl. That's right, Kosk. Man, we got clowns with donkey, and Koska likes Gnome Boys. I like this. Lots of variety in chat. I appreciate that. We're a diverse group here. You degen bastard. No. That's cool. I don't mind some gnome stuff. Hey, you asked, Daniel. You asked. You can't take it back now. But yes, it is. I've seen some monster girls with that. And I'm like, interesting. How are you doing, madam? Dale's like, okay, never mind. I'm sorry I asked. What about you, Daniel? What's your hear me out? You're gonna be like, oh, anal. Something super vanilla. Hey, D-Ben. Some call you BD. That's me. Just finishing up this Goth mommy. Now, it's not very gothy, but I am going to make her shirt white. Why am I making her shirt white? Well, I mean, who could say? Nothing that's going to affect the stream, but... Oh, my tummy's rumbling. But I'm too tired to cook anything. I won't go to bed, I think, right after the stream. No food. Maybe some other time. One of us got to change his initials. Oh no. This song triggered my reptile brain. I can't not think about it. Oh, the Skyrim music? I haven't been listening. Some of these playlists say they're Skyrim, but they sneak in Oblivion and Morrowind music. But I haven't been paying attention if any of that snuck in. All that music's nostalgic for me. I grew up playing all of those. How important is color theory in drawing? Well, drawing, it's not important at all because it's just lines. But if you mean painting or color or, you know, shading and all that, it's... Oof. I mean... It's good to learn it, but how often are you going to reference it? You'll develop an eye for it probably before you commit it to memory. Well, it depends how you do it. The more you draw and look at art and just critique your work, it'll just become second nature after a while. You'll just start to learn what colors look good together if you don't want to sit down and study the theory itself. But you can study the theory too if you want. Like, it's helpful. It's good to know. Like complementary colors, all that stuff. What something means when they say an image is muddy. Usually it's just the color temperature's messed up. Like people say that muddy colors used to be a description they'd use a lot. How to spot that, what that means. You can go as in-depth or in as little depth as you want and still be a great artist, what I'm trying to say, very ineloquently. It's not like a super requirement, but I think you should probably check it out some. But if you don't like it, you can just learn through brute force. Just repetition. You have to do that anyway, but you can be a little more efficient if you take some time to study specific things every now and then. Maybe this is Julian's mom. This does look pretty Julian-esque. She definitely reminds me of him. Is it simple to learn? It's not too hard. There's a really good book that everybody recommends, and I have it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, boy. Called Color and Light by James Gurney. That's pretty in-depth. You don't need to go that in-depth. You can look up tutorials just on the internet. There's plenty of YouTube videos covering color theory. You know, it's whatever. Some people like to read, others like watching videos. It just depends what you like. But it shouldn't take too much time. Compared to something like perspective or anatomy, it would take you a lot less time, I would say. To get the basics, at least. What am I looking for here? Oh yeah, this one. My, fishnet brush. Kinda. Probably not the best way to add it, but... That's how I do it. BD, does this mommy have a name? No. If I draw her again, she probably will. If I end up making her Julian's mom, she definitely will. Alrighty. Paste one more. Alright. Okay. Paste here. And that should be good. Ow. Hey, there we go. Oops. Got a little bit too much. This is no good. Get rid of all of this. It's too similar to the pattern that already exists. Alright. Julian's mom has got it going on. I have an artist loft book for pencil drawing with really helpful tips. Yeah. A lot of color theory is about values too, so if you learn how to shade in black and white, it will help your color drawing a lot. Painting as well. So practicing with black and white is still very helpful. Julian's mom is, yep. Ever gonna do a femboy drawing stream? Yeah, I've done plenty, Nox. That's what I've probably done more of than anything. I've just been on a MILF kick lately. But yeah, I'll do more, of course. I did a whole page of femboys in one stream. 4 or 5 drawings. A lot of character sheets of femboys too. So yeah, there'll be more. Julian's father is Dr. Phil. You stop that, nameless. Well, that's okay, actually, I don't care. He can be Julian's dad. I don't know. Maybe add some black eyeliner to her. Let's see. What are we doing here? No. I flipped the canvas by accident, so wait for that. Not bad. Oh yeah, the glasses definitely need to be centered more. They're way off. Yep, flipping the canvas is super helpful. It's another BD1 tip. Always flip your canvas. You'll notice a lot of mistakes. Netting sorcery, yeah. I'm sure that I could make a mesh brush that would look a lot better, but, you know. Her collar could probably use a little work too, but good enough for now. BD, what's up? Lately you've only been making very, very hot characters. Well, I'm glad you think so, Nameless. That's kind of my goal. Make characters for all y'all to enjoy. Who doesn't like pretty characters? Everybody does. Let's see, like my cop boy. Yeah, cop boy is good. Start auto-filling things in? Is that like a feature on Clip Studio or something? Or are you talking about what I did? I don't know, both... Like, there's downsides to the way I fill in my stuff. Like, it leaves these weird edges you have to paint out sometimes. You want it to look good, and I don't always do that. Like, hand coloring in the outline can actually make it look a lot nicer. If you just, like, draw the outline and then fill it in from that, it can look better. Just depends on what you like the look of. Add some blush, a little bit of pinkness, some of that pink meat, a delicious pink Goth mom meat. Delicious. I think he means the bucket fill. Oh, okay. We don't do lines here. Julian's father's a purple-eyed mother. Yeah, the bucket fill. I don't know if that's true, Nameless. They're not... That means he's probably like 1 or 2 years old when he had Julian. Sasha's bro is not that much older than Sasha. Like a two years. And Julian's like a year older than Sasha. A year or two himself. So I don't think that's true. We don't do lines here, though? Well, it's funny you say that, Daniel, because when I first started, I didn't use lines either. I tried to do, like, straight painting, like speed paint style. They're really popular on YouTube back when I started. I think it definitely hurt my art not doing line art for so long. So if you're being serious, I would recommend trying to do some line art. Even if it's tough. Oh yeah, I was gonna give her a tongue ring, see how that looked. Because Julian has a tongue ring. Maybe him and his mom went and got one together. Yeah, that's not bad. I'd give her a smooch. Yep, I sure would. Smooch right on the lips. Mentioning all these names like I'm keeping up with the lore instead of beating. I don't usually assume that, Nox, but if people say the name, I'll respond to it. I assume most people don't keep up with the names. But I know Nameless, he knows the characters he's listing off, so... Maybe I should make it clear, though, for other people who are listening. I can't really show examples, because most of the images of them are not safe for work, but Julian is the freeloader boy with the purple eyes and the dark hair. Short, like, shoulder-length dark hair. The one who's always bad-mouthing the viewer. I don't know if that helps you any, but that's who Julian is. Let's see, what was I doing here? Oh yeah. let's get to it. Start shading this woman. Actually, we'll probably turn off that so we can see the shading a little better. See what we're doing a little easier. Get them pits nice and shaded. I know some people are really into armpits. Try to make them look nice. Oh, what is this? What the hell is this? Where did this come from? What is this? Oh my gosh. Okay. Getting angry there for a second. Thought my pen was gonna start acting up. That can be a whole 30-minute ordeal in itself if it starts going bonkers. I'm more into realism or painting. Okay, yeah. I come from traditional acrylics, mainly why I don't do lines. Okay. Yeah. I think lines still help you, though. I know my painting... I used to do that, too. Like, I would just paint from shapes and blobs of color. That's how I started a lot of my drawings, or whatever you want to call them, paintings, back in the day. Especially when I was caustic crayon. A lot of that stuff. Started with no lines at all. But lines still help with that, even. I know you probably don't want to do it because it's tough, because you see your mistakes so much easier with lines. But it helps. It really does. Makes your painting better. That's why John Singer Sargent and all those guys had some banger drawings. They were great at painting. Craig Mullins and Jamie Jones, all those guys. All really good drawers. Julian is my boy. Yep. It had to be difficult for Julian. Let that tongue piercing rest. Oh. Julian takes after his mom a lot. They both know how to use a tongue piercing like a pro. Alrighty. I'm sure you guys probably get tired of Skyrim music, but I'm always worried that it'll get copyright struck and the stream will get taken down or something. I know Warner Music Group, they don't even let you keep the stream up and take the ads. They just... gone. Boom. Out to pasture with your stream. So I try to be careful with the music I play. I mentioned before, but even PlayStation 1 music got copyright struck by something. It was one of the JRPGs, I think. Some song. Don't know why it was copyright claim, but it was. I would say Julian has more neck length hair. Yeah, that could be true. Royalty-free ambient, yeah. Kevin MacLeod or whatever, I guess. I think I just stick to Skyrim music over that. The Zelda music seemed pretty safe. I didn't get any problems with that, it didn't seem like. Oh man. Sorry about all the yawning. This is just par for the course for a BD1 stream. I used to do these before bed, so it's always a lot of yawning. Hopefully none of y'all are driving while listening. Don't you get all sleepy behind the wheel. Right here on YouTube, oh yeah, the royalty-free music. Yep. I'll consider it. Some royalty-free synthwave can be alright. There was a John Carpenter mix I found that's pretty cool. Nice and Halloween-y back when I started streaming. It's coming up on 2 months since I started streaming. I think on Christmas Day it'll be 2 months. I do have a special Christmas Day post planned for patrons. I think I said that before. Nice little, wholesome image. Nice family get-together. For me, it's 1 a.m. It's 2 a.m. for me. A boomer BD stream. Listen. It's because I have boomer tastes in games. Doesn't make me a boomer, alright? Tired of this BD1 slander. Just because modern games are getting worse and worse doesn't make me a boomer. Just because I love the GameCube and God Hand and Deus Ex and all these cool games that my older cousins and siblings introduced me to doesn't make me a boomer. You're the boomer. Oh no, I've been called a boomer again. I want some Julian Wholesome pics. I guess I could do that. Holiday Bash, yep. Holiday Gash, more like. Haha. Oh boy. Get this boomer out of here. All these dad jokes. Unstable BD. Yeah, Super Monkey Ball. Hell yeah. BD's having one of his episodes in the nursing home again. Ranting about the GameCube. Talking about how great Resident Evil 4 is, and how the remake wasn't as good. Old man yells at Cloud. Can't take my eye from me. Nostalgia's blinding me. That's what people say. Then I play a AAA game and I'm like, is it? Because I agree, in theory, they should be getting better. Maybe I'm just playing the wrong games. Unless you're talking about the RE4 remake, then no, I just flat out disagree. A wobbly crosshair, give me a break. Genius design. This shadow may be too light. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. Doom 1 and 2 are like 67% off on... Her abs are so pretty. Thank you. What's I, Daniel? I don't know what that is. Please stop. If you don't rehabilitate, you will remain in the asylum. Resident Evil remake is... Okay. So we agree. Well, I don't know if it's ass. I don't know if I go that far. I am playing it up a little bit too. About how much I love older games. A little bit for the memes. For the funsies. Playing it a bit, a little bit. But Double Dash is still one of my favorite games. Probably always will be. I really love Sunshine, even though I know it's got some pretty big design flaws. What else? Would you like to sell physical art, like at a convention? I've never been to a convention. I'm not sure if I'd really like that. I mean, maybe. Do people buy physical not safe art? I think I've asked that before. I guess they do. Maybe I have to do like pinup style or something. I don't know. I guess it depends on the convention. I guess some of them probably allow not safe for work. I thought about doing prints maybe, but I don't know who to go to really. Credit card processors are always against not safe for work stuff, so a lot of places quit doing it. What was I looking at? Whoa, Resident Evil, yep. If I wanted a lore dump, I'd watch a show or movie. What lore dump? What are we talking about? What's a lore dump? Last time I saw a wobbly crosshair, it was one of those Cabela's deer hunting games. They should remake games people hate and fix it. Yes, I agree, Brickmaster. Absolutely. But you can't cash grab something that doesn't have name recognition already. Main Monkey Ball. Oh, okay. I didn't even know it had a name. Shows you how much I pay attention to the lore. Remake shit like Soulbringer or Martian Dreams. Some people frame it. Oh yeah, I see the art. I've been trying to get Who Mentioned to sell merch for the longest. Pinup style art. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. I could do some pinup stuff, I guess. I've had people ask for like pinup style wallpapers and stuff for their phones, like I think Mike was doing earlier. That's not really a pinup, but it's like a wholesome image he wanted that I did, but like an actual wholesome image, not like a wink wink nudge nudge wholesome. God, those you can make a site called Vograce or Vograce to make different kinds of merch. I don't know if they'll accept straight since they don't save anything. Oh, okay. You hear about the new Bleach game coming out soon? It's Rebirth of Souls. It looks dope. Oh, like a fighting game of Bleach, the anime or manga. I know like the anime's back, which is strange. I didn't know that was happening. I have somebody I know who's super into anime, so I kind of have my finger on the pulse of it a bit compared to other mediums. A bit more so than Western media, let's say. BD, get your merch out. You know, a Dr. Phil hoodie. Yeah, right. Oh, that'd be cool, because I hear Sparking Zero is really good. People are really enjoying that. I like the Tenkaichi games back in the day. I know me some Dragon Ball stuff. I've seen it. I think I looked looked at a video talking about some of the broken characters. What was it? Yajirobe's broken, and there was one other one. I can't remember who it was. It's just funny that Yajirobe's like the top tier broken character. If that's true, if what I saw was accurate. Yajirobe out there melting faces. My bro and I had ban listed Budokai. I still put Budokai Tenkaichi 3 over Sparking, but that just might be nostalgia. That might be true. Yajirobe be getting all the pussy now. 18. That Bojack bitch, what's her name? She's kind of cute. Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi near the end of Dragon Ball, she was pretty damn fine too. The one near the end of Dragon Ball, chat, just to be clear. She's an adult. Just to be clear. She's pretty damn fine. Finally, my boy Yajirobe getting the respect he deserves. Yep. Might have read that one already, but I'm not sure. Will you do something else after you finish this? Tonight? Probably not tonight. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish this tonight because I'm getting super sleepy. I might, but I don't know. Might have to finish this up tomorrow and start something else. Maybe I'll work on some of those characters for the visual novel. Which I probably am going to make the part 2 eventually. If for no other reason than myself. Just to have it complete and out there. Feeling sleepy? I think I'll go to sleep now. Well, have a good sleep, Nameless. Glad you could make it by the stream tonight. Didn't have any crashes in the stream. That was good. Oh, I need to color her veins as well. Give her a little blue tint to them. Checking for sweat drops. Oh, there's one. They came out with a well-deserved nerf for a few characters and abilities recently, so you aren't getting brutalized by the same 3 characters. That's good. Yep, see you tomorrow, Nameless. There we go. But we need to add the vein color first. It's subtle, but I like it. Probably need to turn it down even a little more. It's probably still a bit too dark. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll zoom out and see. That's probably good. It's probably alright. Not bad. Any other vein? Oh yeah. Put one on her leg too, somewhere around here. Well, maybe not. Just leave it blank. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad. Oh boy. I see. I see. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. All that sweat definitely gonna bleed through that shirt a little bit. Now, I'll leave it blank here for now, but you know. Who can say what mysteries we might unlock? Just imagine all that milk. Hell yeah. I would drink every last drop. Straight out of the tap. The sky music is making you sleepy. I get it. It wouldn't matter. I'd be sleepy anyway. I can tune out music pretty well. Like, even if I'm driving and if I start getting sleepy, I can't, like, blast the radio. It doesn't do anything, really. I need noise when I sleep of some kind. Something running or making sound. I should play this when I want to force my body to hibernate. There you go. Some little areolas peeking over. Hey, Nox. I see you're thinking just like me. Might see some nipple poking through the shirt, too. But that's for another time. A less family-friendly time. Okay. I got my audio set up now, so if I do play Skyrim again, it shouldn't be as super quiet as it was last time. I turned up the audio on my desktop a lot more, so I can crank Skyrim up to a reasonable level. I think before people could barely hear it when it was maxed out, but now should be good to go. You can hear our deranged elf's moan of pain when she gets hit. Or maybe pleasure. Maybe she's kinky like that. She likes getting a Nordic sword jammed into her kidneys. Joke's on you, that's her fetish. Bye-bye, boys and grandpa. See you later, Moru. I'm almost done, too, but I'll probably finish this hair up. Probably head out. I barely keep my eyelids open. we'll get the hair looking alright first. Don't want to leave it half done. Big dick one. It's the endurance run. Have you thought of maybe not doing this late at night, possibly? Yeah, if I could, I would, but right now my schedule's kind of limited to just night. Like, I have a pretty strict schedule outside of that for now, for the foreseeable future. Hopefully I can change that. I would like to stream at a reasonable hour for people. I'm sure most people who follow me are in the sort of the North, South, Central America region. Maybe Europe somewhat. But I'd like to get some time slots that people over here could make. I know some of my patrons message me a lot. They want to, a couple who can't make the late streams. Alrighty, it's not looking too bad. Add a little bit of shape to the hair. Productive night. I have chronic insomnia. This was conveniently recommended to me. Well, we do have pretty laid back stream here, I think, so I don't know if it helped your chronic insomnia, but I'm glad you could at least hang out with us a little bit. Had a nice goth mommy to tuck you in. What more could you ask for? Wait, do you have another job outside of art? Brickmaster. I don't share too much info about myself. You know that? Somebody asked me my birthday the other day. Man, people trying to pry too much. Want a list of my fears and turn-ons next? Well, one of those you probably already know. Look at my mother's maiden name, okay? What's wrong with you people? That's very aggressive, Nox. Well, I still have to do the highlights. I have to do a little bit of blending with the hair and then add the, what do you call it? The finishing strands. Draw some extra strands dripping down and fix some of the wonky ends here. It's not like a finished hair, but it's pretty good. Get your SSN real quick. Yeah. My fingerprints, yeah. Sure. My biometric data. 2 goth mommies. Uh-oh. I'm saving it and the screen went black for me. But there she is. That's how much we got done today. I'll turn the background off. You can see her on a white background. Probably sticks out a little better. I think she looks pretty darn cute. We'll have to redarken, maybe darken some of the shadows next time. Add some darker shadows here and there. Add some highlights. Some detailing bits. It'll be good to go. But thank you everybody for hanging out with me, stopping by the stream. I appreciate you. Always hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.